The unseasonably hot weather lends itself more to an opening day fixture rather than one in early October. Given these clubs' lukewarm starts to their respective campaigns, they would probably take the opportunity to restart their seasons if they could. At least Leeds have a hot shot in Ross McCormack. 9 goals in 11 appearances means he keeps the now fit again Luciano Becchio on the bench. Leeds show only one change from their dramatic 3-3 draw at Brighton. Right back Paul Connolly comes in for his second league appearance of the season at the expense of Lee Bromby. Steve Cottrell's Portsmouth were caught cold in their last-minute home defeat by Peterborough on Tuesday. His only change is in goal, where Stephen Henderson makes his first league appearance for the club. The 23-year-old comes from a family of keepers. Grandfather, father and 2 uncles all play to a respectable level. Plenty of touches across the back for Leeds until they finally try and play a ball forward, which on this occasion works. And here's Snodgrass. Support from Keogh to his right. Snodgrass goes alone, cuts it back, and McCormack, feeling that he might have scored his 10th goal of the season, looks to the sunny skies in disbelief. McCormack denied by Greg Halford. But Snodgrass's run, good work by him. He could have opted to go wide to Keogh. Instead, he spotted McCormack, and it was the outstretched leg which denied him. Snodgrass's corner, deep into the heart of the penalty area, and this one is headed into the back of the net by Danny Pugh. Joining the club on loan from Stoke, it's Pugh who scores his first goal for Leeds United. Well, there'll be questions asked in the Portsmouth defence as Snodgrass's looping corner came in, and certainly one Portsmouth player had his head in his hands as Pugh just roamed into the 6-yard area and powered his header past Henderson, and that's no more than Leeds deserve for the pressure they've applied. Virtually on his knees there as he headed in past a motionless Henderson. Good work down the right between Ward and Risa. It's the right back again, low ball towards the near post, which is dealt with well by Leeds. And for the first time, Portsmouth actually create something. Into the area, again, it's not very troublesome, and Lonergan can deal with that and spread play immediately towards Snodgrass. Often the outlet. Snodgrass has got 2 players running into the penalty area. Goes inside, then outside, and then tries the shot across Henderson and just wide of the far post. And Leeds are threatening to double their advantage. Again, Snodgrass with plenty of space to exploit down the Leeds right. Not being pressed, not being challenged, and almost making Portsmouth pay. Falls rather kindly though for Connolly, and now Leeds can again make use of the space down there right, and it's Snodgrass coming forward. He's got Pugh on the overlap. Pugh looking for a second goal here. Drives the ball in, which is deflected off a defender. It was Pearce sliding in ahead of his goalkeeper to deny Danny Pugh a second goal. Well, Leeds not afraid to move play from right to left. Lawrence fouled by Connolly. Well, there we go. If you want to keep hydrated, you know where to go. Portsmouth captain then to take the free kick. Headed in, chance for Halford. Lonergan makes a save with his outstretched right hand. In comes Halford again with a header. This time it strikes the crossbar and it's cleared by Leeds United. Certainly the most dangerous Portsmouth have looked header crossed towards him. He was unmarked. He just looped a header towards the far post, which Lonergan did well to save. And then at the second attempt, Halford again getting above the Leeds defence, this time denied by the crossbar. Ben Haim just clipping the heels of Ross McCormack. Rather mercilessly, Tal Ben Haim, the Israeli. McCormack going about his business and giving it away. Here's McCormack into the area, tight angle, and again Portsmouth have to clear their lines, and it's Hayden Mullins from Ross McCormack, and Portsmouth just weren't ready for that free kick. Taken quickly, Snodgrass through a gap around the Portsmouth defence, and had it not been for Hayden Mullins, Andy Keogh will have made it 2-0 to Leeds United. If they're hot, the players will be feeling it as well. Benjani has got one goal since his return to Portsmouth. Ward up to Kanu, another neat layoff by the Nigerian. That's a decent ball in. Norris in space, out comes Lonergan. Norris goes down, and that's going to be a goal kick because it was the midfielder who got the last touch. This is a good start to the second half by Portsmouth, who were fairly disappointing throughout the first. Alford can hit them from distance, not space. There's a ball through though, into space. Ward with the poke with his right leg, and it's just over Lonergan's crossbar. And of all people to be in that position on the field with a strike at goal, it's the right back, Joel Ward. Mullins now playing in a more defensive role as Ben Haim has now been sacrificed, with Portsmouth pushing further forward. Rocha, it's going to be easily met by O'D. Becchio, was he offside? No. Borsell in the D, switches feet, left-footed, good save by Henderson. Borsell with a very flight of foot step over, creating space and forcing a save out of Stephen Henderson. Well, he might be 30 years of age, but quick feet, good strike by Forsell. And that was the Forsell that fans of Chelsea and Birmingham remember. Portsmouth trailing here. Halford into the penalty area, cleared momentarily by Clayton. Lawrence, that one might even go over the head of Lonergan, who's forced to tip it over the crossbar. And initially he looked like he had it covered, and then suddenly the flight of the ball carried towards the far post, and a very worried looking Andy Lonergan was forced to tip that ball